welcome to Iowa for race 4 of the Cup season here. So far, 3 winners. We've had Anthony Alfredo at Daytona, Kevin Logs at Rockingham, and Seth Heyman at Las Vegas. As we head into race number 4 here. So we will go quickly through our lineup. We have Sammy Smith starting in the rear with Hailie Deegan beside him. Then on the next row, it's Samuel Jones and Chris Buescher. Then we will have Noah Gragson and Matt DiBenedetto. And Kyle Busch and Myatt Snyder. Then we have Austin Cedric and to his inside, Chase Purdy. Bubba Wallace on the outside, Justin Haley on the inside. Then we have Wally Waldo on the outside of the next row. To his inside is going to be Mike McDowell. And William Byron on the outside, Carson Hocevar on the inside. You know, Todd Gillen on the outside, and Christopher Bell on the inside. So Will Rogers on the outside, and Caden Honeycutt on the inside. Daniel Hemrick on the outside, Parker Retzloff on the inside. And next row is Josh Berry and Alex Bowman. We have Eric Jones and Riley Herbst. And then we have Seth Heyman and Ty Gibbs. It's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ross Chastain. And then this is entering your top 10 right here. Kyle Larson in the 10th position and Tyler Reddick in the 9th position. Denny Hamlin takes the 8th position. Chase Elliott in the 7th position. Joey Logano in the 6th position. And Kevin Logs will start in the top 5. Rambo Stevens 4th. Anthony Alfredo 3rd. And your front row is Daniel Hemrick on the outside and Ryan Blaney on the inside. So there is a 16 race schedule, meaning we would have to have a different winner every week to have a just winners playoffs. So winning is definitely just getting one win here in this regular season guarantees you to the playoffs. So we have just 13 spots remaining right now to get in on points. And a 4th driver here is looking for a spot in the playoffs today. So as they start rolling, we have 126 laps here at Iowa. Stages are going to be lap 30 and lap 70. And points coming out after this race. Pace car goes into the front stretch, and Ryan Blaney takes us to the green flag. A good start there from Blaney, puts him out to the lead as it's 3 wide behind. So 3 wide there for the 2nd position as it moves back now to the 3rd position. Kevin Logs on the inside. And whoa! Into the outside wall goes Daniel Suarez. Not able to get off the wall. There goes Hamlin. Nearly spinning. Are we still green? We are not green. We have another wreck further behind. Doesn't look like it was a domino effect. So, going on the back straightaway. Just trying to get as low as you can. Get on that paint, get that grip, and... Well, Myatt Snider just gets on the bumper there. And of Chase Purdy and 4-car wreck there. Austin Cindric, I believe that was a hard hit for him. Yes, it was. Bubba Wallace into the wall, driver's side first. Let's get that helicopter view. So just coming back up the track, collects a couple innocent drivers there. If it's anything like it was in the Xfinity Series, that is not going to be the end of the day to most of these drivers. Maybe Austin Cindric. That hit was pretty hard. That might have done some damage to that car. But then the other near incident we saw, Denny Hamlin just minding his own business with Daniel Suarez just stuck in the wall, and just the whole domino effect nearly taking him around. Ross Chastain comes back up and saves him, and Denny Hamlin keeps it straight, only losing a few positions from that. Very few laps into this race, and we're coming down pit road. They may be trying to make it to the end of stage 1 or 2 here, depending on their fuel run. So there is one driver stayed out. That is Josh Berry. Josh Berry is going to stay out, take that lead. And it's going to be a bit of a shakeup to your front. Yes, those 4 cars still in pit road. 2 of them, 3 of them actually leaving now. Austin Cindric is going to be able to come back out on the lead lap. But as we look, we have our new leader, Josh Berry, staying out from 10th to 1st. So we'll see how that works out for him. But coming out of pit road, we'll move up to second is going to be Anthony Alfredo and Rambo Stevens and Kevin Logs. All 3 of them, great pit stop to move ahead of Blaney and Suarez. And from there, it's just a little shakeups behind them. So pace lights do go out. So double file up here. Actually, I'm going to say single file. We're going to see Stewart, the officials are saying single file. See how this works out. Maybe we'll keep from having too many cautions this race. Officials always trying to create the least chaos or the most time between cautions as possible. See how this works out for them. But Kevin Logs looking underneath Rambo there. That's for the 3rd position. But for the lead, fresh tires, Anthony Alfredo on the inside is going to be not quite clear yet. Should be clear off the corner. He definitely is clear now. So to the lead goes Anthony Alfredo. Josh Berry in second. Rambo still there holding on to the third position. So Josh Berry, I believe it's just looking for those stage points. You do have a long way to go through. I mean, it's only going to be about 2 lap older tires from everyone else. So it's not a big deal out here right now. But he was definitely on the bubble of getting stage points and not. So this strategy call here could really work out as he almost goes off the bumper of Kevin Logs in turn number 1. He is really being pushed by the 3 cars behind, and up the track he goes from bumping, and Kevin Log goes around to the outside wall. Tyler Reddick not able to avoid. Huge crash here on the front stretch. Kevin Logs is up on his... We got multiple cars up in the air. Huge wreck here at Iowa. The front straightaway stacked up. So this wreck just took out a lot of drivers. See, it was Michael McDowell able to make it through. He wasn't even able to make it through it. Wow. Oh, Alex Bowman just narrowly avoids having heavy damage there, but... Oh. William Byron, I believe he avoided every bit of contact through that wreck there. He avoids it. Quite a few drivers are surprised to see that they were able to avoid this. Go back. We got the 39 of Kevin Logs just starting to flip. So we go on board. So a lot of contact there for Kevin Logs. Rambo also caught up in this, just barely. He did. I mean, he's gonna have just the slightest bit of damage from that one. Next season, though, on iRacing, that could end up with a junked car for the 5. But you have Tyler Reddick. Goes into the wreck and just not much places to go for him. We also saw Justin Haley actually, more contact with Kevin Logs there. But then we saw Justin Haley also flipping. He's pretty far back. It's crazy that a car this far back ends up going flipping from this wreck. Oh, trying to avoid, the void's there, but up in front of him. Caden Honeycutt finds nowhere to go, and that is what causes just the whole dumpster fire here on the front stretch. Nowhere for anyone to go, just block the whole track. Well, Rogers Barrett just narrowly avoids. There's no Gregson flipping down the front straightaway too. Gets hit from Justin Haley. Hits Justin Haley. Causes Justin Haley to go up in the air. And from that, just gets hit from behind. Car launch up in the air into Caden Honeycutt and just gets sandwiched by between Kyle Busch and Caden Honeycutt. So multiple cars, just about everyone involved here. Let's count the cars that weren't. Anthony Alfredo, Josh Berry, your only two that got out in front of this before it happened. Then you have Rambo, who got hit but made it through. You got Ryan Blaney, Suarez, Elliott, Logano, Stenhouse, and Hamlin, all that made it through it cleanly. Gibbs, Larson had close calls. We got Hemrick, Bowman. I believe these two also nearly avoided. Well, Rogers also avoided, and so did Matt Benedetto. Everyone else involved in some way. Concussion is out, but I believe they are racing it back. So let's hope they can get through here cleanly. Like Alfredo. Oh, actually, Alfredo doesn't. And neither does Josh Berry. Your front two go into the wreck at nearly full speed, racing it back to the line. The effects racing it back. I don't think Alfredo into more damage to Jones, both the Jones actually, and that may be the end of the day for Anthony Alfredo. Josh Berry looks to be fine. That's a little clip for him, but Anthony Alfredo's day is done. As we go back out front, we got new leaders. It's going to be Kyle Larson, Rambo, Chase Elliott, top three, Blaney, Hamlin, Gibbs, Suarez, Logano, Stenhouse, and Bell, your top 10. That's unfortunately going to be the end of the day for quite a few drivers here. I mean, even going a lap down, that's likely race over for you. You're really just racing for positions that end up going a lap down, staying out, you know, and being able to gain positions from more people who wreck. So there's also that. Oh, so we're going single file again, but we're going to have the lap cars through the inside. What a choice. So pace car goes in, three lap cars to the inside. Back to green flag goes Kyle Larson. And Rambo goes to the inside. A little bit of door damage to him on the right side, but that is all. That looks up behind. Oh my. Big Rick behind. Caution is back out. Rambo racing it back, looking to be your leader. He will make it to the line first here. Another huge wreck behind. Lap 3. There's that wreck. Okay. So you can see, yeah, we'll be in. Of course, it's so up into Joey Logano. Avoids a wreck there. But behind, oh my. There's, so the wreck here. This is just from cars being so damaged. Joey Logano gonna get a bit damage hitting Parker Retzlaff, but that is the reason. Actually, that's the reason for this whole wreck. It put Retzlaff out in front and push him off the track. My side tried diving underneath, and well, that's just unfortunate for these drivers on the lead lap to have the lap cars on the inside pull something like this. Oh, shoot. That's the end of the day for William Byron and Chris Buescher. So, oh, yep. Being hit there and then right into Parker Retzlaff. Oh, but it's the hit from behind. The hit from Caden Honeycutt that just right into a bad spot. Weak spot of the car and blows the engine for William Byron. Just too much contact there on that. Chris Buescher, though. Doing fine, and then William Byron comes by and gets hit in the rear. Hasn't blown his engine yet, so it's going to be from another hit. They're right there with Sammy Smith. Blows the engine of the 6. Is that the end of the day for Stenhouse? It is. Blown engine for Stenhouse also. So for Stenhouse, yeah, it's just going to be this hit right here into the wall. That likely just blew his engine right there. Yeah, yep, it did. So we're not even through stage 1 here. So we should be going green with just about 10 laps to go on stage number 1. If caution does come out before the stage caution will be thrown at the time the caution was thrown. So when the caution comes out, if the stage doesn't restart by the time the stage ends, that will be the end of the stage for stage number 1. Or stage number 2, if that happens there too. So they're going to allow the lap cars back to the inside again. And so back to the green flag. Elliott leads us. It's going to be Elliott, Hamlin, and Blaney, your top 3. With 11 to go in the stage. So lap car of Myatt Snider slowing down the rest of the field. And that puts Elliott out to a good lead right now. It's honestly best to be out front. That is the only place you are nearly guaranteed to not be involved in a wreck. I mean, you do have these small battles, but usually that doesn't lead to a wreck. So look behind. Got more smoke, but I don't believe the caution's out. But Hamlin is catching Elliott. And was that the caution? There is a caution out. It's gonna be Retzlaff just getting spun off the bumper of Michael McDowell. Everyone avoids, but caution is gonna come out just for having a car spin. I don't believe... Okay, we actually are going to have pit stops here. But many drivers staying out. And staying out, you're going to have Elliott. That's lap car of Snyder. Gibbs, lap car of Jones. Then you have Busch, Bowman, Rogers, Sammy Smith, Rambo, and that looks like a lap car of Parker Retzlaff, who was the cause of this caution. So we look at our leaderboard. Currently, 21 drivers still on the lead lap. So that is over half the field. Still over half the field left and a chance to win this race, while 25 are still in the race. The 34 being the only one multiple laps down. 3 cars being 1 lap down. So 3-car battle. So we're not going to sit around watching the lap cars pit. We are just going to quick it up, pick time up, and go to double file. Go back to the green flag and see the end for stage number 1. Which at this point, not sure if a caution would be thrown for the stage, as it is just so close right now anyways. So they wouldn't want to stack the field back up and bring out another caution quickly. But next up, our first road course of the season at Portland. But As the pace car goes off, back to green flag. It's going to be Elliott, Gibbs, and Busch, your top three. With only 4 to go in the stage, Elliott going to get out to a good lead. His only challenge right now is going to be Ty Gibbs. And Rambo, he doesn't look like he has too much damage. He just needs to get back on the lead lap. And the only way to do that is getting it back under green flag. That will all change next season, though, as the lucky dog will make its return. And oh, Gibbs off the bumper of Rambo. Caution gets thrown. Gibbs will lose many positions from this. That is going to be your stage, though. So Elliott is your stage winner. And he will come down pit road now. So stage 1, it is going to be going to Chase Elliott. And we'll get to the rest here once we get out of pit road. Okay, so most cars have exited pit road now, or are exiting pit road, actually. So Ty Gibbs will end up getting second in the stage. Third place will end up going to Daniel Suarez, and fourth place to Danny Hamlin here. Fifth place is going to go to Alex Bowman. Sixth place is going to go to, if we can find him, Will Rogers. Seventh place goes to Kyle Busch. Eighth place is going to Ryan Blaney. Ninth place goes to Kyle Larson, and 10th place will go to Sammy Smith. Very interesting top 10 of the stage there. So it sucks, but Rambo is not going to get his lap back from being out in front of the leader. Just because you stay out on NR 2003 does not mean you get your lap back. So once the lights go out, Rambo will have to either get to the left or drop to the back, depending on which one the officials choose to do. If they decide a single file or a double file is going to be better, which they're going to go with single file. So he's actually going to be able to stay on the high side. Chance to get lap back for Rambo right here. I believe the other three have too much damage to even compete for this. But Rambo is here with a shot to get back on the lead lap. Pace car goes in. Let's see if he can do this. He's back to green flag. Gets a good start, not able to, not holding up anyone. And all he's open for is a caution right now. Just out ahead of the leader. And not much pressure from behind the leader. Still trying to stay out. He is doing a great job here to stay ahead of Denny Hamlin. He may even be pulling ahead of Denny Hamlin at this point. Second place, though, right now, Daniel Suarez, and they got Chase Elliott in third. Oh, Eric Jones. So these drivers with damage actually didn't have too much damage, but they can't really compete to get their lap back very easily. It would take a lot for them to get a chance at it. Rambo, though, he is the only one with a shot, and he's still fighting for it, hoping for that caution to come out. If this stage somehow stays green, he's got quite a while to hold on to that lead. He's going to have coming up on lap 40, he'll have 30 laps to do so. Longest green flag run of the day, though. I quickly look through the field. And back out front. Chris being down to 21 cars in the lead lap, and it is, I believe Caden Honeycutt is still in the race. He's 8 laps down. So it's either going to be 25 or 24 cars in the race still, as we'll cross the line here to see if he goes another lap down. He does. Okay, so it's going to be 24 cars and just out on the track right now. See Hamlin coming up on Rambo now, starting to gain time on him. And caution is out. Rambo is going to be able to get his lap back here. That is going to give us 22 cars on lead lap, Rambo. Or no, that's 21 cars still. But that's gonna put us up a car still. Let's check that wreck out, though. It's gonna be Kyle Busch spun around here by Christopher Bell. So it's just gonna be, another spin, it looks like. No one else gets collected. So Rambo gets back to the lead lap, and now he gets to try and compete for the win. So we double file, or kind of double file up here. So Samuel Jones is going to be leading us to the green flag here with just about 20 to go here in stage number 2. But off turn 4. Look for the green flag. There it is. Samuel Jones out to the lead. It's going to be Ty Gibbs. Matt DiBenedetto behind your top 3. So Samuel Jones can be out to a good lead. Eric Jones trying to fight to get up to Samuel Jones. Honestly, his quite possible best shot to get back on the lead lap here. Myatt Snyder's also competing for that too. And caution is out. Samuel Jones will be your leader. Eric Jones and Myatt Snyder, they will not get their last back. Bubba Walls with a blown engine here. Ooh, we've got another good stack up. So just come off the corner again. Slightly just catches the back of Bubba Wallace, Wally Walla does. And hard into the inside wall goes Bubba Wallace. That just straight up blew his engine right there. And sliding up into traffic, narrowly avoiding Rambo. What an avoidance there by Rambo Stevens. It's Kyle Busch, Sammy Smith, Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace, Todd Gillen, Michael McDowell, and Danny Hamlin. All involved. Danny Hamlin. Dan Hamrick. Let's watch that avoidance from Rambo Stevens. See, can we open free camera? That is not free camera. Alright. So great avoidance there by Rambo to keep it back on the lead lap again. Okay, here comes Samuel Jones down pit road. So quite a few drivers pit. Quite a few drivers not pitting though. So staying out, lap car, Gibbs, Hamlin, Larson, lap car, Logano, Blaney, and Waldo. So once again, just gonna go get to this green flag. It's gonna be less than 20 to go. Let's see how many cars do we have on the lead lap. Okay, well, Eric Jones, Myatt Snider gonna try again to keep their lap back. This is gonna be the best chance for them here. So they double file up. We got Parker Brett off the inside. You got this is a this could very well be a good matchup for Chaos, having 3 lap cars out front, like in this order. But back to green flag. We'll see how this goes. They'll need an early caution to get back on the lead lap. And in fact, Kyle Busch is the only one that would be getting back on the lead lap. These 3 multiple laps down. Actually, never mind. No, never mind. They are competing for their lap back. And it looks like Myatt Snider's chances just got crushed by Denny Hamlin running the outside line. But caution does come out. Did Myatt Snider get it? I know Eric Jones got it. Did Myatt Snider? Looks like Myatt Snider going to be stuck behind Denny Hamlin, so that will not be the lap back for the 21. Teammate Denny Hamlin just crushed his dreams right there. Eric Jones is going to get a lap back, though. So coming down pit road, it's going to be Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney. Anyone else going to choose? You got Elliott, Gillen, Suarez, Purdy, Busch, Waldo, Rambo, and Sammy Smith. So Myatt Snider once again on the inside, trying to get his lap back. So is Parker Retzlaff. And back to green flag, then Hamlin gonna get a good jump out. It's a 10 or 11 to go right now. Coming to 10 to go for stage number 2. Danny Hamlin's gonna lead. It's gonna be Logano, Bell, Larson, Jones, De Benedetto, Rogers, Bowman, Blaney, and Gill in your top 10 right now. Eric Jones was inside the top 10, but he is dropping outside. As we have a wreck, Eric Jones puts Mike McDowell on the outside wall. Sammy Smith. Will that being out a caution? So caution will not come out. It will stay green. So 6 to go for stage number 2. It's currently Hamlin, Logano, Bell. Oh, caution is out. Got Elliott on the inside slow with damage. And Blaney has gone flipping. So, oh, shoot, up in front. Even further up, it's Myatt Snider getting turned by Samuel Jones. Kyle Larson goes up the track and finds out that is not the place to go. From there, gets hit by Blaney, and Blaney goes flipping down the front straightaway. Let's see if Blaney gets slammed into by Chase Elliott. That is likely going to be the end of the day for the 29. Yeah, probably blown his engine right there. No smoke coming out, but that is likely the end of the day. And then you have Elliott. Bad damage to the 9. So coming down pit road, we have Logano. Those are damaged cars up in front of him. Rambo has more damage. We have Eric Jones, McDowell, and Sammy Smith. So Danny Hamlin said, I believe this is going to take us to... I don't think we're going to have a stage caution, but we will have a race for the stage. Whether it be one, it should be probably one lap. Besides, we'll have to go out here to have a race for the stage. Or this caution, when thrown, will be, okay, so we will have... But the caution would have been the caution, or the stage caution, but because the lights have gone off, we will have a one-lap dash for the stage. Slot cars get to the inside. And back to the green flag they go. Want to go for stage 2. And Danny Hamlin off at turn 4. Gonna be your stage 2 winner. And sounds like we have a caution. So caution is back out. We got another blown engine this time from Alex Bowman. So this is up ahead. It's Parker Retzlaff. Kyle Larson gets impatient, puts the bumper to Parker Retzlaff, doesn't get off his bumper. And around they go. Gibbs gets involved. Bowman gets a blown engine from that impact there. Purdy. Waldo awesome. But stage 1, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Samuel Jones, Will Rogers, Matt Benedetto, Daniel Suarez, Todd Gilliland, Joey Logano, Rambo Stevens get stage points, and 10th place is going to go to Eric Jones. So it did, in fact, work out for that team. Alright, so let's go back green. We'll be taking a break here. So get double foul on Kyle Larson's going to be racing for his lap back this time. Christopher Bell is your current leader. Samuel Jones second, and Will Rogers third. And while that did not last long, we have another caution out. Ooh, yep. Todd Gillen gets spun around. While Waldo up track gets spun. Nothing too bad there. All right, we have a caution out here, nearing 15 to go. Let's find out what this was. Got Parker Retzlaff down towards the inside wall here from Mike Snyder. So no one comes down pit road. Looks we are good to go to the end. So as the lights go out here, we'll go through our field. Too many laps down to really get back in contention is Maya Snyder, Kyle Larson, and Parker Retzlaff. But your current leader, Daniel Suarez. And second place is Matt DiBenedetto. This is a great race for this team. Samuel Jones is third. Knight Motorsports. 2 out of their 3 cars are the top 3. Rambo is in a chance to win here. Got Eric Jones, Joey Logano, Danny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, Will Rogers, and that is about all the drivers that will have a chance here. But Wally Waldo, Michael McDowell, Sammy Smith, Tal Gillen, and Chase Purdy are all on the lead lap. That's 15 cars on the lead lap. 18 cars overall, still on track. And back to green we go. Less than 15 to go, coming to near the 10 to go mark. Matt DiBenedetto on the high side, not quite able to get around and clear of Mike Snyder yet, but on the back straightaway he does. So Matt DiBenedetto, the only challenger right now for Daniel Suarez. I mean, this team honestly consists of 3 drivers. I mean, Samuel Jones is a good driver, but it's 3 drivers that you would not expect to go and win, especially on this team. And behind, we got Kyle Larson around. Chris Rowe hits Eric Jones on the inside wall. Caution is out. That is going to bring us to hopefully our final caution of the day if we get another one. That will send us into overtime. So we come around, lights should go off. They do go off this time. So once we can just go through our lineup. So they're going to keep the lap cars in the back this time. Looks like we're actually going to go for a double file restart. Eric Jones, Larson, Retzlaff. Yeah, pretty much out of contention. Then you have Gillen. Gillen, Purdy, Sammy Smith, Christopher Bell's on the 11th now, Michael McDowell, Wally Waldo. I would say if you're top 5, that's where you're going to have the chance. Maybe top 6. I will count Denny Hamlin. He has a chance to win here. Danny Hamlin, Joe Logano, Rambo Stevens. Mike Snyder is not a contention. But we're back to green here, so it's just so late in the race that they did not send the lap cars to the inside. It's going to be a 1-on-1 right here. Daniel Suarez versus Matt DiBenedetto with 7 to go. Let's see if we can make it all the way back. We cannot. Mike Snyder goes around off the bumper of Joey Logano. And caution will be thrown. So another caution is out. And will this lead us to overtime? Matt DiBenedetto, I believe his best chance was going to be to have that green flag run play out to the end. Now, under caution, he will need a great start, and I mean, that the team it is on just does not have the equipment to have a great start. So 124. Pace lights go out on 124. Matt DiBenedetto, he has 2 laps to get around here. If there is any competition from behind Matt DiBenedetto, Daniel Suarez is probably going to end up with a win. Double filing up here, so chance for Matt DiBenedetto doubling up for the 2 to go. It's not an overtime attempt, though. Off turn 4, the pace car is in. Will this be our final attempt? Back to green. That outside gets a good run, Matt DiBenedetto. Not quite clear. Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez on the inside. That outside getting a good run. Daniel Suarez trying to keep it side by side with Matt DiBenedetto. Coming to the white flag. That's a good... Oh, the outside did not get a good run off the corner. Daniel Suarez will take the white flag at Iowa. And it's a battle for second. Matt DiBenedetto going to drop outside the top 3. Action going on behind, but Daniel Suarez out ahead, and Joey Logano is going to make the dive, get to the second position, but Daniel Suarez, off of turn number 4, is going to win and lock into playoffs here at Iowa. All right, well, that leaves at least 12 more races here in the regular season, and our first road course of the season coming up. We will have a bit of a break here, and then we'll come back. It'll be quite a while, but probably going to have some late night races. But we got points coming out, so there is that. After 4 races, points come out. We might get the money coming out too for the teams before Portland. But Portland is up next. We still got quite a few races here. We got up next 2 road courses, Portland and Albert Park. We go back to Albert Park. So 2 road courses that have put on some good chaotic racing. Then we go to Pocono, Kentucky, Talladega, and Monza to round out your first 10 races.